live. Right now I'm just cutting some stickers. There's a set of stickers that I create. Well, I didn't create this. I found this online. I found it on Pinterest actually. And I just throw stickers in every order. Here's another one. So when we get stickers from the West Coast, you know, I'll throw a California sticker on there in the package, and you'll notice it doesn't have any branding, you know. So you feel free also, if you get a sticker of ours, you know, you can cut off the website if you want, because it doesn't matter. Well, we're here just chopping up stickers. Let's see what other stickers I got. Got these, some other stuff there that I find online, and then I tweak it and make it my own. Here's another set of stickers. And I'm not selling them. These are free things that I just include in the orders. So that's all. You place an order with us, you'll be receiving one of these stickers. See? So as a small business owner today, what else have I been up to? Worked on the blog posts, automated some more posts for social, and part of the process is recording this video as well. If you guys haven't been on the website, check it out, CanvasFab.com. On the homepage, there are some updates to visit our blog. Resources are available. A walkthrough on the website is available. And actually, now that I'm speaking of it, the website walkthrough is going to be a blog post. It's actually not right now, but that's a mental note. So, one sec. Because I was like, earlier when I was working on it, I was like, there's something that I'm missing. And the only reason why I don't want to kind of like leave the screen right now is because I'm in the middle of this video, but I don't think I have a writing utensil here. That's fine. BRB. Let's see if this is in any condition to write in. Perfect. I found something. Okay, so and I'm not sure how the audio sounds like right now because I didn't bring the microphone with me. The website walkthrough, okay? Now, yesterday's video was our uploader for custom canvas prints. What else on the shop art should you know or need to know? I don't know. I think that as that comes along in more when the opportunity arises, then we'll put that out there. That is the upload for custom canvas prints, and then the other one is the gallery. Shop art. I'm gonna I guess the website walkthrough would be walk through our shop art, where you can find classical art, where you can find our bestsellers, where you can find so on and so forth. And blog content. will turn into video content like right now. I think it's an excellent opportunity to hear it from the voice and the backstory and the behind the scenes, as opposed to reading a blog post. And what today's blog post was about, hold on a second, I'm drawing a blank here. Oh, what happens when you upload a picture to print on our website? And it's pretty much, you upload, when we receive the order, you know, we're checking resolution, quality, and if you have questions before the order, feel free to reach out, because we'll be more than happy to guide you either with a size recommendation or quality issues. If there needs to be something adjusted, we'll reach out. For example, if it requires your input. So sometimes if there's dust and lint or some, you know, like something crazy like that, we'll automatically remove it. But if there's someone that has their eyes closed, nowadays you can generate eyeballs with AI, right? And they're not the best ones, but some things along those lines. If it's a little more complicated and custom, then we'll reach out so that we can get your opinion. And it's like, do you like option A, B, or C type of situation. So after we review your files for print, we run it through our print queue, our RIP queue, which is the like software that we use to print, to manage your large format printers. So this will usually be if you have more than one printer, you're using software like this, or if you just need some more advanced features such as color calibration, layout options, finishing options, and the like, right? So say hello. Just fed her right now. She's actually here all the time when I'm working at the shop. And I created this stretching table out of some material that I found at Home Depot, and she enjoys like using it as a, it's not a scratch post, but like a like, you know, those places, those cardboard things where they like to, anyway, she likes to I'll just leave that there for now, because I usually leave it on the table, but she's on the table right now and I want her to move freely. So, and there she goes, she laid down. So we'll cut a couple of these. Anyway, after we review your file, we set it up in this print software. We lay it out, because obviously we don't just print one canvas at a time. All right. And we did, and we have printed this like way before, when you're either just starting out, or if you have one really large canvas that takes up the entirety of the roll. But still, regardless, if you have more than one print, and you don't have this RIP software, you're going to have to be pressing print all the time, like a printer at your house. And I guess the benefit of this is it lays it out. So let's say this is my sheet and I have 12 by 16 canvases. It'll lay out the 12 by 16 canvases, so on and so forth. This is kind of like what it'll do. It'll lay it out for you in a way that you're gonna use the least amount of substrate or material. It calculates this for you. It gives you data such as, you know, what does it cost you per print? These are all things that you work with on the back end to help you, because after every job you can calculate, you know, your margins and whatnot. So little FYI there, the benefit of having a RIP software that is for printing and like large format stuff. So if you have, and I'll say this for photographers or artists who, like, you want to get involved and you want to handle your printing in house, or you want to do that, like, you can. It is fun to have your own like printer. But is it the direction you want to go in? I'm not sure. So you know, this is where we come in handy. You can outsource your prints to us. We'll handle it so that you can take care of the stuff that you find more important. You know, if you don't want to be in a photo lab or create the photo lab of your own, you can dedicate time to building your website, building your fan base, building your products, your artwork, your service, right? So check us out at CanvasFab.com. Place your order there. You can upload your files or artwork to print on canvas or fine art paper. This is our specialty, and it has been for a little over a decade now. And if I don't sound enthusiastic to you, it's because I'm trying to stay focused. And like, you know how some people like to color in the lines? Well, I like to cut the same way, like some nice lines when I use the cutting machine. So that's that. Welcome to the journey. If you don't know anything about us, we started in 2014, and we've kind of just been working our way around there. In terms of social, right? So before we had ads running, we knew nothing about running ads. I knew nothing about running ads. So I found someone that had ran ads before and was educated more or less, but I didn't create any video ads. Like right now, it's healthy to hear me speak, okay? And if you are the voice of your brand, or if you are an influencer for your brand, because maybe you have a business partner, then this is what you should be doing, right? And I say this because it's kind of like here comes the division, right? This is time to divide the room, because you have people who say that it's necessary, and I feel like it is. How else, or what is the best way that you can serve your customers? You have to do this. You have to educate them. Right now, what is this? These are stickers printed on vinyl. But what I was saying is, if you're not educating your customers, if you're not using these platforms to your advantage, then what are you doing? Just using it then as your portfolio? Because that's what you do if you just post pictures and it's something curated. At that point, it's a portfolio. And now that we're here, I feel like this is the way that social media was meant to be used, where it's interest media. So you talk about the things that you like and enjoy, and as you do that, people will begin to follow you, like you, support you. But wait a second. Well, I'm kind of like straying away from the topic a little bit, which was or is dividing the room, right? Is this how they keep you on the platform, right? If this is the best way to reach your audience, then this is kind of how you, there's no way around it. But people that have been doing this for a decade, let's say I started recording videos a decade ago, I probably would have been thinking right now, you know, how do I keep this going without making videos? So, and this is probably people that started a YouTube channel and didn't have a way or a business or something that they can sell or a service that they can provide, so that they didn't have to continue making videos, right? So if they stop making videos, then they stop getting views, which means they stop getting paid on YouTube. Whereas if I have 100,000 followers or subscribers and half of those become people that use my service, then you know, you now have an email list of 50,000 people that you can email once a month, twice a month, and you now have a way of making money. Then you get word of mouth, so on and so forth, yada, yada, right? So what's our business? What do we do? We're at the shop right now, and I don't have a canvas in front of me. I've just been working on these stickers. But, again, every order comes with a sticker, or 2 or 3. It's all random and mystery box. We cycle through different designs. What else? I want to show you some canvas. Oh, perfect example. Okay, so this is a piece of crap canvas. At first glance, you may not be able to tell or realize, but once you look at it, okay, it's sagging. All right. Besides that, this is not wood. Okay, this is like a composite material. It's like recycled. Okay. This is from Mexico, and it's Bed Bath & Beyond, okay? See that there? So, granted, this is 2015, okay? And you can't tell really that much, but on this particular size, when you get larger and it's using this material, this warps, so this will look more like a U, right? What else? The benefits of using this is if you want something cheap, right? You want something really cheap, but this is what you run into. The risk of colors fading, okay? And then the best way that I can describe this wood is it doesn't have a bevel. It doesn't have a way to disguise. All right, so like, since this has been sagging for a long time, there's a line that you can tell or see because of the wood that it's just been sitting over. Anyway, the way we make our stuff, we do it so that doesn't happen in the future. This is archival quality, studio quality, museum quality. We've had clients since 2014, and our colors are still holding up. Our frames are still holding up. So it's stuff that we've paid attention to from the start. Really important to me. I am a graphic design major. That's what I graduated from or in my education. And I was picky about colors, picky about what it's going to look like, picky about servicing our customers, picky about not offering a product that is crap. What is the best quality of product we can offer for a reasonable price? You put together the amount of years that this is going to be sitting on your wall. If it's $100 that you spend with us today and this is on your wall 10 years later, this is $10 a year, more or less, that you've invested, that it's been spread out and it's lasted you that long. And, you know, we've had people that ask about discounts, additional discounts. So if you want additional discounts, then go to the places that are going to give you this quality of product. You're going to have a sagging canvas. It's not made on real wood, okay? And what's the ticket on this? The retail price is $19.99, all right? It'll probably cost you between 15 and 20 bucks. What do you sell it for, right? I'm not sure who's going to be willing to pay more than 30, 40 bucks for something like this. And even at that point, you know, anyway, it's not about the numbers for me. It's about the quality. I'd rather have someone say, I can't afford your stuff, than what you make is crap. And I heard that. I'm not the inventor of that line. I heard it somewhere, and I'm just repeating it. I just can't remember where. So, welcome everybody to 2026. I hope you're doing great, and this year has started treating you phenomenal. Check out the latest on our website. Place an order with us. Give somebody a gift. If you have questions about what to do, what to order, or if you don't, or if you have any suggestions, actually, or if you need advice, you can reach out. We're here, always willing and happy, ready to help. And if we don't get to you right away, we will get to you as soon as we walk back into the office. So, alrighty, everyone, signing off for the day. You want to say bye? Come here. Let's see. It's time to go. Hi. Come here. Come here. we match. My little white hairs and her little white hairs. So, see you later, guys.